Peace, peace. You cooling with the completest, man. And tonight we are about to discuss Candyman. The movie just dropped last Friday. I went to go see it opening night. Went to drive in. It was great stuff. Honestly, in my opinion, it was a great continuation, to the early film. Sorry about that. Trying to get this recording together. All right, gotcha. Okay, so we know. Sorry about that. We know that they basically retconned the whole origin of Candyman, but really they didn't though. I should have told people that there is spoiler warnings. I'm going to edit it, but there are definitely spoiler warnings. Um, a spoiler warning. Let me get that right, because honestly, it's been almost a week, and a lot of people have already seen it already. And honestly, I want to talk about it. We got to talk about it. All right. So, first of all, I want to say great job and congratulations for real to DaCosta and Jordan Peele. They did a good job. Of course, some people don't like it and they had their problems with it. Of course, that's just how life goes. But if we being honest, if we're talking about horror films and slashers, and even talking about remakes or just continuations of films like Halloween and Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. Just think about all the slasher films, right? If you think about all of the films that have came out recently, for all of the films that I've named, the only one that has been anywhere near appealing has been Halloween. And even that has been losing its flame. Candyman has, just think about the original Candyman. Just think about the original lore, you know what I'm saying, and the original trilogy. Just think about that. And think about how it impacted, society and, the film industry as a whole. We always, got like this. We always got the shitty end of the stick. Think about it. We always got the shitty end of the stick, especially in horror films. There was always the stereotype: black people die first, and or we die the worst, or whatever the case may be, right? But then we get Candyman, and yeah, there is it is a spoken and unspoken thing in the community and in the projects, what I'm saying, to not say Candyman's name. Everybody in the hood know this. You feel me? Except for newcomers or whatever the case may be. But his inception, his origin was created, what I'm saying, out of hatred. You feel what I'm saying? He was created out of hatred. And then he terrorized that area where his ashes were thrown for centuries. In my opinion, that's not bad. That's not evil. You feel what I mean? Like, and that's why I kind of fuck with the new Candyman, because they kind of highlighted that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna give too much. I'm really not. I'm really just gonna give like basically the stuff that impacted me the most. But it was just the fact that they highlighted the fact that Candyman was really a victim. You know what I mean? Even though he was his his entity or his wraith or whatever was killing people once they summoned him, you know what I'm saying, to create that fear, whatever. You know, you have to think about it. I mean, in the film, but if you think about it, everybody that got murked basically had it coming to them. They was assholes, or they had some type of, you know, malicious intent towards somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not cool. That's the energy is going to be reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? In my world, that's how I believe. You know what I'm saying? When you act a certain way, you give off a certain, give off certain energy, give off certain, act on certain things. That's going to come right back to you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these grown ass adults wanted to toy around with mythology, lore, and say Candyman's name 5 times. And they got what they want, and they got what they wanted. And I'm not gonna give the ending or the climax, but it was great. You know what I'm saying? The message, like I think that people wanted something different, and I honestly feel like the people who watched the original Candyman, I kind of feel like they kind of forget what the actual message and storyline to the shit was about. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it changed when it was getting towards 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? It started getting more, violent, more bloody. You know what I'm saying? And they started really getting away from the writing. That's like that really in all films for real. But we gotta just be honest though. A lot of people forgot what his creation, you know what I'm saying, like his actual creation was about. And I actually realized that the movie was made after a book called The Forbidden. And I'm about to get that shit. I'm about to read it. But either way it go, people forget what the story was about, man. It was about vengeance. It was about really vengeance and justice. You know what I mean? Because if you watch the second one, they basically show you what they did to Candyman. You know what I'm saying? What the slave owners and the racist people was doing to him or whatever. And they showed that he, most of the people got what they got, they comeuppance. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to go see that film though, because like horror the light has been dimming for a long time in the horror genre, in my opinion. Yeah, we've gotten a few gems along the way, the past decade, that kind of stick out. But when it comes to slasher films, and just slasher content, period, besides, I made the episode about Fear Street, you know what I mean, on my podcast, how that was some of the greatest slasher shit I've seen in years. But when it comes to storytelling, relatability, the acting was good, the casting was good. Like, it wasn't a film that's gonna make you jump out your damn seat. That's not really what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It's really like a gory film. You know what I'm saying? They really want you to feel, you know what I'm saying, the action. They want you to feel the story, and that's what slasher film really is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about that depth, that imagination, you know what I'm saying? Just imagining and feeling what everybody is feeling, even feeling how the murderer or the killer is feeling. You know what I'm saying? They just want to give you that, I guess that sensation, I guess. But either way, they gave us that in this film, in my opinion. The like I said, the casting was great, the directing was great. They continued it from, the story, that original story. They changed his origin up a little bit, but it wasn't bad, in my opinion. But they, like I said, they really didn't change his origin. They like added to it. You know what I mean? saying that everybody that becomes a victim, some people that becomes victims to racism, you know what I mean? They take on that mantle as Candyman. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And it's always an innocent person, though. It's always an innocent person that becomes Candyman and gets killed by that white supremacist, you know what I'm saying, entity in whichever form it is, in whichever era. And that's why I kind of feel like, damn, that shit is dope. I mean, how can you be mad at it? Can you really think, besides Tales from the Hood, you know, Bones, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we don't really got a lot of horror shit, black people. We don't really got a lot of shit to our name, you know what I'm saying? You know, we really need to start broadening this to get out of the same, you know, movie creations. Like, I want to see more fantasy, more horror, you know, more suspense. You know what I mean? I want to see stuff like that. But either way, great movie. I enjoyed it 100%. Honestly, they can make more, in my opinion. I mean, the way that they ended this one, you know what I mean, is whatever, you know, toss up shit. But the music score was good too. The supporting actor, like I said, everybody did a good job. You know, for a horror film, you know, they always got somebody that's gonna mess it up with their corny ass acting. But everybody did their thing for real. Everybody made it believable. It was compelling. It was a real compelling film. And great storytelling. And just be prepared, because the end of the movie is gonna have you like excited for real. Like, man, yeah, like I enjoyed this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the greatest shit, but you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it. And that's really all I wanted to talk to y'all about tonight. I just really wanted to talk to y'all about Candyman for real. But we also have another video that I have to do. Right? It's about, you know, the things coming up. I'm doing an episode on Friday, and we are going to be talking about the What If series on Disney Plus. We are going to be talking about that. The season is almost over, and honestly, it's been some of the best shit I've seen, you know, animated. It's just, I don't know what in the hell is going on, but a lot of these studios is taking notes, and they are making a lot of their animations better, and their animations is damn near better than the live action shit. And that's just how I like it. Shit, fuck it. But either way, man, go and see Candyman. Go see it. Definitely. It's better in theaters. It's better in theaters. I want to go see it at the drive-in. It was still a good experience. It's just a good horror film, man. For all my horror fans out there, you know, it's all love. I know that y'all mess with the original Candyman just like me, but listen, do what I did. Watch the original Candyman movies again. Refresh, you know, go ahead and refresh up on it, and then go and see the new film, and then make your decision. Because I really feel like it's a good film. It's really a good film. It's a good film. But that's cool. I'm glad that everybody tuned in. Whoever did tune in, man, thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. But remember, love yourself and love your family. You have been cooling with the completest, y'all. Peace. Ashe.